Hello, my dear students. Welcome to my computer science class. So, today, students, we will start with a very interesting chapter, MS Word, the third chapter of your computer science book, More on MS Word. So, in this chapter, we will learn how can we use this software MS Word. So, students, as we know, that Microsoft Word or MS Word is a word processing program which allows us to create and edit documents which contain mostly text and few images also. Now, using the Microsoft Word or MS Word, we can do a number of things. We can create letters, memos, we can create reports also, newsletters we can take out, and it has a number of features like borders, creating the borders, shading. We can create tables also, graphics also, pictures, and other features. So let us see some of the functions of MS Word first. What are the different functions of MS Word? First is creating. You can create a document using MS Word, and it basically creating a document in MS Word means more of text, a document having text and like numbers, letters, and adding graphs and tables into it. This is called as creating a text document or creating a Word document. Second is editing. You can edit the already created document. Edit means you can process or make changes in that document. How can you make changes? By inserting some document or image, or by deleting a document or a picture, cutting, copying and pasting. All these are different features of functions of editing. Then third is formatting. You can change the appearance of your document. You can change how your document looks like. So you can change the font, writing style. You can increase the size of your font. You can decrease the size, and you can emphasize. You can write everything in bold letters, capital letters. So you can change the appearance, how your document will look like. You can change that, and that is called as formatting. Then next is saving a document. After creating a document, editing it, changing the appearance, you can save it for later use also. And you can save it for if you want a document which you have created months back, 2 months or 3 months back, then also you can use that document because you have saved that document. And last is printing. You can take as many printouts as you can using a printer, and each copy will look exactly similar to your document, and it will be like your first copy. Sometimes what happens, if you have to take out if you have to create 10 copies of a document and you don't have a printer, you have to write everything. What will happen? In the first copy your handwriting will be different, in the second copy it will be a little different, and in the eighth copy you will get tired and your handwriting will be a little not as good as what you have written in the first copy. So what happens, after some time you get tired and your appearance might get affected. But here, when you take a printout, all the printouts are equally good. So these are the different functions of MS Word. Now let us see the different features of MS Word. So what are the different features? First feature is autocorrect. When you type, when you are typing words, or when you are typing words, there's a feature in MS Word which is called as autocorrect. And if you have made a mistake, a spelling mistake in a common spelling, what happens? The computer automatically corrects that spelling, and this is called as autocorrect. Second is auto format. Auto formatting applies formatting your appearance. I have told formatting is changing the appearance. So auto format feature changes the appearance of your whatever you have written. Like if you have written second, you are writing second. So how will you write? You will write 2, and after that you will write ND. When you will press enter or you will give a space, what happens? Automatically N and D go upwards. Like when you are writing, you write 2, and above 2 as superscript you write ND. So automatically it changes. Similarly, when you are writing in fractions, if you write if you are typing 1/2, automatically your word changes it to a fractional number. You can try all these features. I'll tell all these features, I'll explain all these features during my class. Next is in the auto format feature, you can create a smiling face by using a colon and a closing bracket. Automatically it forms the smiling face. Next is columns. So you have seen a newspaper. Newspaper has a number of columns in its document. So in the same way, you can create columns in your Word document, MS Word. Next is spelling and grammar checker. So sometimes what happens, your spelling is wrong. So then the word automatically creates a red line below that word, that please check the spelling of this word, might be possible the spelling is wrong, and it shows the options also which could be the correct spelling of this particular word. In the same way, if you have written a grammatically wrong sentence, a green colored line appears on that sentence, and it shows suggestions also for changing the or for correcting the grammatical error. Next is tables. You can create tables, whatever number of rows or columns you want. You can create a table using Microsoft Word, and you can change the height, width of your rows and columns. Next is thesaurus. If you are looking for a synonym of a word, you can use this feature of MS Word. Then tracking changes. If a number of users are working on the same document, so what happens? This software can highlight the changes made by the different users. And if you have added a comment, then also it shows the comments, what are the comments given by that particular user. So this is tracking changes and comments. Next is mail merge. So what happens if you want to create a letter and you want to distribute it to almost like 50 people or 100 people? So it has an option of mail merge, in which you can create a single letter and mailing labels and envelope for distributing to different recipients of the mail. So in this way, you need not to type or copy paste the letter every time. It will automatically generate letters. And next is macro. What does this macro do? Macro saves you time by combining a series of action into a single command. Suppose you have to perform a specific sequence of command again and again. So macro combines all these instructions into a single command, and you can perform that particular action in a single click. So this was the introduction about MS Word. Now let us start MS Word. So for starting MS Word, you have to click on Start button. You will click on all programs. I have Office 365. So I have made a shortcut here, but you can find out from here also. You have to scroll down and you can find Word. You will scroll down and then you can find Word in the different here, like here it is written Word, so you can click it from here, or you can search. There is a search button also. You can type here MS Word, MS Word, and it will display. You can click it from here. So these are the different ways of opening a Word document. I am opening from here. I've clicked it and see a Word window opens. So if I want to create a blank document, I'll click on blank document and automatically a blank page appears. So this is the way through which you can open Microsoft Word. This is called as the Word window. This is your title bar where your title is written. Document 1 is the title and this is the title bar. This is called as the ribbon tab. This is the ribbon tab where file, home, insert, draw, designs. This is the ribbon tab. And here this is the file tab. This is ribbon tab and all these different tabs are there. This is the file tab, home tab, insert tab, draw tab. So if you will click on file tab, a number of options will appear like home, new, open, info, save as. The different options are there in the file tab. This is the quick access toolbar. This is called as the quick access toolbar. Then this is the window control button. You can minimize the window, you can resize the window, or you can close the window using the window control button. Then this is called as the ribbon. This is the ribbon which displays group of related commands in the tab. Like if it is the home tab, so it will display the related commands. If I have clicked the draw tab, the draw command will be displayed. So this is these are the different different ribbons on the different tabs. Now this is your work area where you will type, and these are the different view buttons. Like this is the reading mode, this is the print layout mode, and this is the web layout mode. From here you can zoom in or zoom out your Word document. Like if you want to see the document in the 75% scale, you can minimize the scale. If you want it to be 200%, you will zoom in and zoom out. This is your status bar. Here it is written a page 1 of 0 words. So all this is your status bar here. And this is your insertion point. You can see a blinking line. Can you observe a blinking line? This blinking line is called as the cursor, and wherever the cursor is, that place is called as the insertion point. And whatever you type, the text will appear from there. Like if I'm typing computers is an electronic machine, so it appears where the line was blinking. I am increasing the size so that you all can observe it clearly. So you can you observe the blinking line? So this was about the Word window. Student, this was the introductory part of Microsoft Word, that how can we open Microsoft Word and how the Microsoft Word window looks like. In the next part, we will discuss how we can create a document, how we can save a document in different formats, and the other different features of Microsoft Word. So students, I hope till here you are very clear with all the aspects, the introduction and the Microsoft window, and read the chapter well. So thank you students.